whatever time you're watching this, welcome to Intuitive Stretch. Not live, not even the replay, on demand. How are you feeling? Let's take a couple seconds to rate your state, 1 through 5. You already know, 1 like, man, I'm not feeling all that great. And 5 like, actually, the sun's coming out of my butt. I am elated, all right? And all we do is just take note of what we're feeling, how we're feeling, when we're feeling this, right? So that we can just take accountability and we know what we are truly feeling, self, right? It's very important, especially before we just go and do what we gotta do, run errands. We are all busy people. It is 2021, honey. We are just doing things. So it is great, but let's not forget about ourselves, all right? Take a moment right now just to be with self, inquire within and ask 1 through 5, how am I feeling? How really am I feeling? All right, so welcome to Intuitive Stretch, you guys. I'm so happy that you're here, carving out space and time for yourself. I love that. My existence appreciates your existence. All right. Today we're working with the third eye. Hello. 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 All right. So today's focus is the third eye chakra. Okay, which is the 6th energy center point. All right, the chakra deals with this chakra deals with intuition, with wisdom, with vision. All right, so we're gonna do a couple poses today. We're gonna incorporate a couple of asanas or affirmations to guide us, right? Also, these affirmations are not to receive and also to like put down our throats and into our minds and try to convince ourselves. These are just affirmations that exist that are on a lighter vibration to offer you insights as to how you feel within yourself. So they're reflections. They're just, here's the light, and now you're kind of like, ooh, that's shining a light there, and that's really how I feel about that affirmation, right? Or like, yeah, that's how I feel about the affirmation. Or I don't know how I feel about that affirmation. However you're feeling is a-okay. This is why we are here. We are diving in deep. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go into our breath work. We're gonna go into our chakra, right? And really dive into it and heal and explore and activate. Kind of oracle reading as well. We're working with the Work Your Light deck, which is regarding star seeds, right? And like how we can work our light through the third eye, which is the main inquiry today. And of course we have our stretch. We have our stretch, okay? So whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and grab some sage. Let's begin, okay? Let me go ahead and pause this and let's get started, you guys. Yes, happy Tuesday. Today is July 20th, 2021 is when this is for, all right? So if you have that sage handy, let's go ahead and tap into it. Big inhale, big exhale, and let's begin forming our sanctuary through intention, through will, through intuition, also through vision, the third eye. Let's visualize this, right? Not only is it real where you are at right now, it is your sanctuary, but you can make it more so energetically. Okay? Bring truth to that. Where you are right now, wherever you are, is your sanctuary. Whenever you watch this, wherever you watch this, this is your time. So reminding you that the next 35 minutes are for you to stretch. These classes have been a little longer than usual, but this class specifically will not be as long going forward as well. So take these next couple seconds here to smudge your space. Perhaps you want to smudge your third eye and brown. As you can see, the third eye color is an indigo color or a purple hue, violet purple. All right, and when you're ready, you can go ahead and light, that external light, but that internal light, come on now, even more so. So here we are, you guys. What is your intention with your light today? Today's oracle deck is Work Your Light. So there's a lot of light coming through with the third eye. And the third eye is about vision, right? Seeing. And with light, we see. So it's so beautiful here, that synchronicity. But what is your intention today with your light? With your third eye, through vision, through imagination, through wisdom, through intuition. My intention today is to trust myself. Trust my intuition. My intention today is to trust my intuition. What is yours? Beautiful. All right, you guys. Let's put that down. All right, and then let's go ahead and dive into our breath work. So we're gonna do something a little different today, a little different breathing. Why not? All right. So take a couple of inhales and exhales. Find a comfortable position and have one leg over the other, just because, you know, sitting crisscross can get to you a little bit. So if you're hunched a little bit, find a comfortable position. Maybe grab a pillow, support it underneath your booty, and have that lifted. We'll bring our palms to our knees, sitting up nice and tall. Let's take an inhale and exhale. As you inhale and exhale, right? So as you inhale, we're thinking of light, right? Clear air coming upwards to the third eye. Big exhale, and we'll see that coming out through the nostrils and mouth, and also out through the third eye. Any toxins, anything that does not serve you anymore that you know and that you are conscious of, let's go ahead and just release that. Let it be out, 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 okay? Go ahead and close your eyes, take those inhales and exhales, and then start to activate the third eye, the mind's eye, by just opening up that window. So we're gonna go ahead and just together collectively here at Intuitive Stretch, visualize a window. However that window looks is up to you. There's a window with the sun outside. Perhaps there's water, perhaps there's a green land, just all green. Not one person in sight, just nature. And when you're ready, you'll place your hands on the window and you'll go ahead and open up that window in your own way by either lifting up the window, by opening up the window like a door, by rolling the window open, however your window functions. Open up that window. Visualize it. Maybe stick your hand out, maybe stick your chest out and your head out. Receive the light, receive the wind. What else comes in through that window as you open? Maybe a bird comes in. And this is what it means to connect with your third eye and yourself, using that imagination, using that visualization, that opportunity that you have to visualize. That is your birthright as well. And just because we visualize something and we use the imagination, it does not mean that it is not true. It is true within our being. Reminding you that thoughts are important and they carry weight, and that thoughts have the potential to become real. With that knowledge, how much more attention, how much more reverence can you give to your third eye chakra? Let's go ahead and take a big inhale here together. Big exhale, open the mouth. We'll do one more just like that. Big exhale. When you're ready, you'll place your right hand on your right nostril. You'll close the right nostril and you'll take a big breath in through the left nostril for 4, 3, 2, 1. Seal it, seal that left nostril. Big exhale through the right nostril for 4, 3, 2. Once again, hold it there. Big inhale through the right nostril for 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding it there. Seal that other side. Big exhale through the left nostril for 4, 3, 2. Once again, big inhale through the left nostril for 4, 3, 2, 1. Seal that left nostril. Release. Exhale through the right nostril for 4, 3, 2. Let's keep this going at your own pace. Big inhale. Just remember to seal it and big exhale through the opposite nostril. Let's keep it going. When you're ready, you can go ahead and place both hands on your knees. Let's bring our focus to the third eye. And as we open up our third eye for healing and activation and exploration, I call upon our ancestors of love and light, the elementals, the winds of the north, the east, the south, and the west, life force to protect us always. As we dive into this practice, this introspective practice, to know ourselves better, to heal ourselves. Because when we know ourselves, we know that all is truly well. We can be creative, we can be conscious creators, creating a life for ourselves consciously, aware, healed. And so it is. And so it is. Amazing, you guys. Let's go ahead and open up those eyes to receive the message of the day. All right. We're working with 2 cards today. We're working with one specifically that came out, but as always, I like to work with the bottom of the deck so that the bottom of the deck kind of gives me an overall perspective of what this message that came forward with. So there's a direct message today, but then there's a behind the scenes kind of overall message, okay? The overall message today is about priesthood, so priestess. So there is something calling you to lead, to do something. You are a leader, especially here at Intuitive Stretch. You are an intuitive person. Intuitive people by nature are compassionate people, are empathic as well, sensitive, something that it lacks here in the States, in the United States, or even around the world, right? So this is a power. This is very powerful to be, very powerful to have. And we cannot get lost in this because this is the time right now to be empathic, to be compassionate, right? To listen to that intuition of yours, to help one another, right? To heal, to help the assistance here in the healing of each other, of self first, of others, and then Gaia, the world. All right, so that was a direct message today, priestess, or sorry, the overall message, priestess. But the direct message on how we can work our light, how we can work our light through the third eye. Very interesting message that came through today, and it is boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries for your third eye? You are being called to create clear boundaries in your life. This could be with your friends, family, or work. Saying yes when you really mean no leads to resentment, which is the biggest energy drain ever. At first, it might only be a little bit and not feel like a big deal. But before you know it, your energy field becomes porous and you are left feeling depleted, resentful, or taken advantage of. Saying no and having clear boundaries is actually a spiritual act. The most giving, loving, compassionate people are those with the clearest boundaries. For when they say yes, they are able to give unconditionally. When your boundaries are clear, others know where they stand and you are able to give freely. If you are not clear where your boundaries lie, this causes confusion, resentment, and energetic cords to be planted. If you are saying yes when you really mean no, you are likely needing something yourself. Ask yourself, what part of me needs something from them? It could be a need for approval, a fear of being seen a certain way, or a fear of loss. The best way to gauge your boundaries is to check in with your belly. Your belly is the second brain. It has an intelligence known as your gut feelings. Tune into this space when deciding what is okay for you. How does it feel? What is it trying to communicate with you? Where in your life do you need to establish better boundaries? All right, you guys, take what resonates, leave the rest. Your direct message here, and then the overall message of priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? And where can you make clear boundaries? The beautiful thing about this, you guys, is that we're working with the third eye chakra today. And I have inquired or asked, how can we work our light? How can we be ourselves? How can we express our right here in this reality through the third eye of imagination, of intuition, of wisdom? How can we work that? And this is simply saying, listen to your gut feeling about things. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to others as well. Have sovereignty in your third eye, in your intuition, because your intuition, right, through here is also ignited by the solar plexus. Do you see how connected the chakra systems are? They work together to create this energetic aspect of you. So connecting to the solar plexus, right? Asking yourself, inquiring when you have when you have an idea, when you have a vision, right? When something comes forward, asking yourself here at a gut level, how do I feel about this? And taking some time to actually question and ask yourself first before you just commit to anything else out of fear, right? Out of anything else. But this is saying create boundaries for yourself. Just boundaries can be a healthy thing, and it's a spiritual act, it says. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Reminding you that today's third eye chakra is the sixth energy center point. The rainbow color here is purple. The musical note that we are listening to, the sound frequency healing, is musical note 8. And the element here is light. Intuition, vision, imagination, knowing, perception, and different kinds of mental states. Today's affirmation is, today, I trust in my own capacity to know what is right. Today, I trust in my own capacity to know what is right. Today, I trust in my own capacity to know what is right. Amazing. All right, you guys, let's get this stretch started. So here's what we're gonna do. Shake it out. We're gonna go ahead and ground the third eye. We're also gonna lift the third eye, but we're gonna begin with a grounding energy, okay? So go ahead and shake it out, stretch those legs. When you're ready, let's go ahead and get the stretch started. All right. Woo, let's go ahead and stretch these legs out. We're gonna begin with a nice tight position. Flex the feet. Let's go ahead and walk the hands forward. All right. So we're gonna slowly come to the ground here, grounding the energy. We're gonna grab our ankles or our shin. Either way, keep those legs straight. Feel free to also grab the toes if you're ready, if you can. Big inhale, big exhale, and go ahead and just let your gaze come down to the floor. Nice and slowly. We'll take 3 inhales and 3 exhales. And with each exhale, see if you can relax a little more, letting your gaze or third eye come lower and down to the floor. Today, I trust in my own capacity to know what is right. You can repeat after me. Today, I trust in my own capacity to know what is right. Last inhale, exhale. Beautiful. Go ahead and drop the shoulders, drop the arms, walk the hands in. We're going to keep the right leg in front. And we're going to bring the left leg in back. If you have a block or 2, go ahead and grab that. We're going to bring the left leg back here. We're going to keep the shoulders and rib cage squared to the front, maybe the hips as well. If you're a little tight here, you can always bring the knee in a little closer or open it up, right? Okay, and then when you're ready, you can go ahead and walk those arms forward. Now, if you really want to rest, right, and surrender, you're gonna bring that block up at the highest level here. You're just gonna go ahead and let your forehead connect to the block. Now, this is not ever about flexibility, this is about stretch. So, if you are ready to go all the way down, you can go ahead and place your third eye all the way down to your shin or to the floor. Once again, if you're not there yet, you can go ahead and just place your third eye on the block. If you don't have a block, that's okay too. You can place your hands on the floor and just bring your gaze downward, right? You got only 20 seconds here. 3 big inhales, 3 big exhales. And as always, this is a stretch. So with each exhale, trying to surrender, trying to relax just a little more each time. here. Last big exhale. When you're ready, you can place those hands on the floor. If they are already, stretch the arms, walk the hands in. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. So these are just grounding techniques for the third eye. So this is a stretch, but these are also affirmations. These are also exercises to work with the energetic center point. So we are stretching, right? But we are giving a lot of focus and emphasis on the energy center and how it can be grounded, right? All right. So here we go. Same thing to the other side. I trust in my own capacity to know what is right. Okay, trusting your intuition. Walking the hands out, forehead or third eye on the block or on the shin or on the floor. 20 seconds here, or 3 big inhales, 3 big exhales, surrendering with each exhale. Last big inhale here, last big exhale, maybe going a little deeper into the stretch. When you're ready, you can go ahead and extend those arms or walk the hands in. Nice work, shake it out. All right, let's go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together. You can take the block or put it over to the side. Soles of the feet together. You can find a more comfortable position here. If this is not too comfortable for you, just take the feet out. You already know. Here we go. Let's begin with our undulations. So we're going to dive in deep today instead of just undulating in the opposite direction. We're going to dive in. And then we're going to go ahead and swim all the way back up to the top. We'll do that a couple times here at your own pace. There's no time limit. There's no rush. At your own pace. I'd like for you to close your eyes, if anything, and I'd like for you to visualize yourself as a unicorn. You have that long cone-shaped right third eye, that magical third eye coming out. Big inhale as you rise to the top. Big exhale as you come all the way in and down, diving deep. All right, and then we'll take our last journey here in butterfly position. We'll dive in deep, we'll walk the arms out, keep the forehead down as low as you'd like. This is where you can also grab a block if you'd like and place it in front and let the third eye come all the way down to the block. Here we go, 20 seconds here is all it is. You got this, you guys. Release those hips and ground the third eye. Here we go. Amazing job, you guys. Take your last inhale here, exhale. When you're ready, you can stretch those arms. You can walk the arms in or hands in. Nice work. Take it to the side. Let's go ahead and add some butterfly flip-flops. All right, stretch it out. How are we feeling so far? Yeesh. Okay, all right. So here we go. We've grounded the third eye. We're going to do our last grounding here for the third eye. Careful here with the tummy, especially if you're pregos, all right? Modify here if you'd like. If you're modifying with the tummy, you can just keep the hands here and bring your knees down to the floor. If you're ready to come all the way down and ground that third eye once and for all before we expand and open it up, let's go ahead and bring our feet to our knees kind of slightly apart. Bring our chest to the ground. We'll bring our arms behind us, palms up, and we'll rest our third eye on the ground. Let the shoulders come forward. 3 big inhales, 3 big exhales. Nice work. When you're ready, go ahead and place those hands in front, roll up through the spine, making sure your head is last. And while we're here on our knees, let's go ahead and take a stretch and the third eye opener. So we'll go ahead and place the hands on the thighs. Go ahead and take a look all the way up. Let the head hang here. Open up the third eye. Visualize some light coming in. Maybe we're looking up at the sun in our mind's eye. And when you're ready, we'll bring it back down to center. Take a look over your left shoulder. Take a look over your right shoulder. And then when you're ready, go ahead and open up to one side here. Place one hand behind our back. We'll let the arms or open up the chest here and letting one arm come all the way back. And then we'll come back to center carefully. And then we'll switch to the other side. And we'll come back up to the center when you're ready. Last one here, we'll bring those arms all the way up. Connect the hands together, pointing the fingers upwards, high, long arms here. Closing those eyes. Big inhale, big exhale, long spine. Bring our hands to our forehead, third eye, and we'll start tapping for 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Let the arms float down in front, hands on the thighs. Big inhale, big exhale. We'll come all the way down to our backs. All right. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and place the feet on the ground. Last stretch here. Go ahead and lift the hips off the floor. A couple times maybe to stretch the hips out. Feel free to stay all the way up. We'll reach to the heels with our hands and see if we can hold on to them. Feel free to also place the hands on the lower back to help and assist this position. Stretch it out, stretch it out. And when you're ready, you can come all the way down. Let the legs float all the way out. Relax the arms, relax the legs. Shavasana. Shake it out. We'll take these last 30 seconds to just catch our breath, regain some energy, or maybe reset an intention that we have for ourselves today. As our eyes are closed, as we are working through healing and expansion and activation of the third eye, I'm going to go ahead and read to you some affirmations. Take what resonates, leave the rest, or allow this to inspire you to get to know yourself a little better and how you feel about these affirmations with yourself. Big inhale, big exhale. I am gifted with the magical ability of imagination. I release worry about the timing of things. That is in the hands of the universe. Today, I trust in my own capacity to know what is right. I am more than I was. I allow myself to dream and play with different realities. The light within me creates miracles in my life. As I believe, so will it be for me, as my energy will attract its match in the outer world. I have to endure the unknown and uncomfortable as I reinvent myself. I absorb the lessons offered to me with grace. What did you dream of becoming as a child? Has that changed? What new dreams do you hold? Very nice intuitive stretch, family. Bringing your awareness back. Let's go ahead and bring those arms overhead, interlace those fingers. Let's go ahead and take a big, big stretch like we woke up for the second time today. When you're ready, you can go ahead and take it over to the right side into a cradle position. Nice work today. And then when you'd like, you can go ahead and place both hands and knees on the ground for some body rolls. I'm here with you. Roll it out as we get ready to continue our day or our evening, whenever you are watching this. Thank you so much for carving out space and time for yourself, for me, for the intuitive stretch community. Beautiful. When you're ready, you can go ahead and roll onto those heels of yours or to that booty. Let's go ahead and make some noise in there. Yes. Happy third eye chakra today, you guys. Let's go ahead and rub those hands together and let's do some Reiki. Yeah. All right. We're going to go ahead and use our hands to send out some purple indigo light to each other, not just through our hands, but through our third eye. Let your imagination run however you would like to see that violet ray come out and forward. Receive it as well. As you are sending it out, you are also receiving it. Big inhale, big exhale. See it, believe it, be it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, intuitives. I love you so much. Can't let you go without reminding you that you are a co-creator. You are powerful. Be patient with yourself. You are so brave for going on this journey of healing, exploration, and activation. I love you, and I will see you in the next one for the crown chakra. Have a great one.